Hey guys, Chaos Master 237 here, back for more Trails of Cold Steel. It has been quite a while since the last video, for me at least. A lot of things have been going on, like celebrating the New Year's, and it's a little late to say it in the video, but Happy New Year. Hey everybody. I do remember that we have to get Modcase out of here. Oh yeah, that shit reminds me. Yeah, I already opened up everything. Actually, that now rings the question. Okay, yeah, they didn't take all of that away. Good. Yeah, I've already beaten the game, so I think it might not be a bad idea for us to try out some costumes, because I really don't... Though to be fair, it's not my favorite. I should have... You know what? No, I'm gonna hold off on that one. I'll hold off on that until we get further down the line, because then it'll be funny. But yeah, now we're getting out of here. What happened here? It's no good. They're all cold. Someone must have snuck in through the underground waterway. Curses! It has to be those damned students. Someone needs to show them their place. Release the beasts. I'm surprised they're not like, how do they get through the giant door? I mean, I would have questioned how any kid could have gotten through a door like that. Then, because of course none of us would have ever figured. None of these people would have ever figured that there is a young Jaeger there. Well, former Jaeger, I guess. Those pesky sneaks. What? Those pesky sneaks can serve as test subjects for them. Pesky neeks. Like, what the hell was that? Exactly, what was that? It came from the direction of the cells. Might be some kind of trained beast. Guy, you've got to be joking. If you have energy to shout, you have the energy to run. Yeah, because I know it's also going to be coming up. I gotta swap. You know what, actually I want to... Can I fix... There we go.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
Yeah, there we go. I forgot that it was that low.
Here we go!
And I could do English. I could have it do have the Japanese voice acting, but I don't want to. Mostly because I know there's gonna be there are some lines that there are some moments where there are some lines in this game are voiced. I believe I mentioned it before. And only in English. Oop. There are the beasts.
There are two of them, and they're big.
And fast.
Hurry!
Right!
Oops. Yeah, they're gaining. Armored military beast Kazakh Dovin.
We're surrounded.
You're very well trained. Cats? No, dogs. They're like dogs.
Your family's army employs monsters like this?
No one ever told me.
They aren't going to let us past, are they?
Pretty smart for beasts.
So we'll just have to take him down.
Indeed. Bad dogs require stern discipline.
Time to wrap up this month's field study. Class 7, Group A. Commence attack on the targets.
All right.
Don't let it intimidate you.
This might actually be a challenge. Good.
Yep, now they can link with each other, finally. Oh, alright, we got... Technically, this is considered an ambush, I guess, where the party And when that happens, the party gets thrown out of whack.
Very well.
I could just swap. But, you know, since we already have this lineup.
My turn.
My turn.
Oh, Zero Arts time.
Yeah.
It's
Leave it to me.
It's because of Zero Arts that it makes you want to have all these powerful arts.
I'll handle this.
My turn.
You know what? Since we already are here, why don't we show off?
Here we go. Silphy dance. That's that.
May as well show them all off.
You're in the shoe. Crystal Saber. My turn.
Of course we get poisoned. Why wouldn't we? You know what?
All right, let's do this.
I'll handle it.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. He started with a shotgun, then he changes it to a giant freaking rifle.
My turn.
The S-crafts get way better in further games.
My turn. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
We did it.
That was tough.
I thought we were done for.
I have no intention of letting filthy beasts get the better of me.
Honestly now, this is no laughing matter, you know.
Look who's talking. You're grinning like an idiot.
Not as much as you are.
There they go.
Yep.
I don't think we could have wrapped this month's field study up more perfectly if we tried.
We were all able to form combat links with one another, too.
Damn.
We're not through the woods just yet, it would seem.
It's like the end of the road.
You've pushed your luck one step too far this time.
Oh, this is that guy. The one that rolls his R's. Oh man, he's funny.
Are you that desperate to be thrown in a cell with Ragnitz?
What? I can't roll my R's at all, so I really want to, like, mimic this guy, but I can't. I can't roll my R's. Oh, it sucks.
If you want to arrest us, go right ahead.
Lord Eustace! What are you doing here? I thought you'd been locked in the mansion.
I chose to return to my studies. Well, what's it to be? Accusing my classmates of this crime will implicate me as well.
We couldn't possibly point our rifles at Lord Eustace.
Silence! Not even Lord Eustace has the right to trespass in a military facility, much less to release a suspect in our custody, directly opposing the orders of His Grace the Duke.
Enough! We may not be the best of friends, but I am Eustace Alvarea. I will not simply stand by and watch as one of my classmates is arrested under false charges and used in a tool in some political war.
Yeah, you tell him, Eustace.
Lord Eustace. Eustace?
We have our orders, and nothing you say will change that. Disarm them, men, Lord Eustace included.
That will not be necessary.
Rufus. Rufus to the rescue. Just in time.
Lord Rufus? Lord Rufus?
We'd heard you were in the capital.
How? Why are you...
I received a message from the Academy at noon today, and I returned by airship as quickly as I could, with your instructor.
What?
Looks like you've all done a fine job.
Instructor Sarah?
What are you doing here?
I've been filled in on the circumstances, more or less. I'll take care of matters here. You all return to your posts at once.
But, Lord Rufus, with all due respect...
I've already informed my father. Or do you intend to embarrass me beyond your other transgressions?
Oh, of course not. Second company, withdraw! Sir!
Please, excuse us.
Oh my. Well, you can tell they're well trained, if nothing else.
The Provincial Army takes its training very seriously, of course. Though I resent the mere notion that it could be misused so grievously.
I'm sure you do.
So, what brings you here, instructor?
Your timing is a little too convenient.
Did you come after receiving word from the Provincial Army? Nope. I actually heard about what was happening a little earlier from a friend of mine. As soon as the news reached my ears, I shot to my feet and got right in contact with the director here. And he was kind enough to give me a ride on his airship back from the capital.
I don't know what to say.
Honestly, you seem to be prepared for virtually everything. Wait a second.
Director? Oh, you don't know yet, do you?
I also serve as a permanent member of the Academy's Board of Directors.
Yep.
Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to meet again in that capacity.
The board of directors?
Why is this the first I'm hearing of this?
I decided to keep it a secret so I could see the look on your face when you found out. I'm not the only member of the board, though, of course. I'm simply one of 3 permanent members.
That explains why you knew so much about Class 7.
Way too well prepared.
Still, I had no idea my father would attempt something so foolish while I was away. He's always been an obstinate man, but he's simply gone too far this time. As a member of the Academy's board, I cannot remotely condone the unlawful arrest of a student.
Rufus?
Thank you for your concern.
Oh, oops. As the hour was late, they returned to the hotel in Brayhard for a good night's sleep, exhausted from the day's events. The next morning, Rean and the other members of Group A bade farewell to the city and set off with Sarah.
So that's Class 7, eh? A little rough around the edges, but they managed to get through in one piece.
Oh, and I just realized I didn't go through all the details about each boss. It literally just came into my mind right now. I don't remember much from the the forest one, but that boss is really annoying. Like, he can get, like, from my experience, he can get a lot of crits. And he has turn after turn, so if he goes off. And this one, Dovin R has the ability to buff himself, and I believe he had the ability to buff. Oh yeah, he buffs both himself and his partner. So, yeah. So you need stuff like you need to raise up your defense during the fight and other things too. One focuses more on buffs, the other one focuses on like one shots. They hit a lot. They hit really hard.
I think I see now why you're so fixated on them, Sarah. And Rufus Alborea. I've heard people say he's the sharpest noble of the bunch, but still.
Ooh, apologies. So yeah, I'm gonna try to remember to... I'm definitely gonna remember to make mention of each boss fight. Of what they can do and everything, just so you guys... So when you guys... If you guys decide to ever play this game on your own, you know what to... Like, you know what you're up against.
What business could he possibly have over by the canyon so early in the morning?
Is that what you were about to ask?
Who are you?
Pay me no mind, I'm but a low-ranking noble. I've been watching over those young students to see what they're capable of, much like yourself.
Oh man, all I can say right around now is, you know Toval from Trails in the Sky, and that's all I'm gonna say about this guy. About
Really
Toval.
now?
But if he brings it up, I'll make mention of it.
Forgive me for asking, but you look awfully like someone a couple of acquaintances mentioned to me a long time ago.
Yep, there it is.
You wouldn't happen to have some fancy-sounding stage name or anything, would you?
You'll just have to find that out on your own. Your acquaintances wouldn't be a certain innocent young couple from a foreign land, though, would they?
Yeah, he's talking about Joshua and Estelle.
You'll just have to find that out on your own.
Indeed. Well, if you'll please excuse me, it's almost time for the airship to depart, and I really must be getting back to Heimdall. May we meet again, young bracer. Do give my regards to the Purple Lightning, if you would.
As if the situation weren't messy enough. It seems we've got another source of trouble on our hands now. I'd better let the others know, just in case.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil much more than that. It'll come up, that's all I can say. Like, that topic is gonna get brought up again in this game, and that's all I'm gonna say.
And you call yourselves teenagers. Unlike me, you actually get to go to sleep every night. You should be full of energy by this point in the day.
You are up, you get up, or when you wake up, you drink. Like, shut up, Sarah. You have energy.
Give me a break.
Considering all that's happened this weekend, I think we can be forgiven for being a little tired.
Well, that's certainly true enough. Group B had their fair share of problems to deal with as well, although they were of a similar nature.
Really?
What do you mean exactly?
Did they also wind up getting involved in a conflict between the two factions?
I don't remember that was ever covered
less.
before.
St. Ark is another territory belonging to one of the four great houses, after all.
Okay.
So they got themselves caught up in a bit of trouble. The four of them managed to get through it together in the end, though.
What was that trouble? I don't recall they ever bring that up. Like, at all. Like, this is one problem I have with this, is like they bring mentions like, oh, this group or team or group had this kind of trouble, and then yet those people that have the trouble are part of your party, and yet you don't know. Like, I would personally have loved it if it was like a view by view kind of thing. You know, like a side by side thing. There's a video. I'm not gonna. Nah, I won't say the name of the game. When I get to play it, I'll bring it up.
Well, that's good.
That's a relief, yeah. But, Sarah, just what kind of mirror did they pour into buffing up Aurochs Fort anyway? What we saw was nuts.
So I've heard. And the Provincial Army isn't the only force trying to improve its armaments. The Imperial Army is doing the same, with the Blood and Iron Chancellor and his 20 armored divisions squarely at the center.
Really?
Wow.
How should the Military Academy... Well, how should we act in a situation like this? Thors graduates join both the Provincial and Imperial armies, right?
That's nothing you need to be worrying about. Not right now, at least.
True. This is literally your first year. Literally anything could happen. Like a civil war could start, or the problems or the civil war never happens.
You're at the academy to learn. That's all you should be focusing on.
Exactly.
While you're there, it's true that you may be forced to acknowledge some of the more unpleasant realities of Erebonia. But I believe there's something special to be gained from that. Something you can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as you're together with your friends and classmates, people for whom there is no substitute. Maybe when you graduate and go out into the world, much of what you've learned at Thors will have little meaning. But I still truly believe that sometime, somehow, What you experience as part of Class 7 will be an invaluable treasure to you. It may not seem that way now, but I know in my heart that it will someday.
Instructor.
You almost had me there for a moment.
That was the last thing I ever thought I'd hear from you.
Hey! What's with all the laughing?
They're total
I'm
assholes.
sorry.
They are assholes for this, but I can't blame them. When I first heard it, I was like, huh, and then I started laughing a
Your
little
words were
too.
quite touching, but
Coming out of your mouth, they were just...
painfully droll.
See?
Something we can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as we're with our friends and classmates, for whom there is no substitute.
Stop that! Are you trying to kill me?
They're
Awful. I was being serious, you know.
That's why they were laughing. That's what makes it funny. It's because you sounded like a teacher.
Why must this instructor thing be so difficult sometimes?
Because you slack off on being a natural instructor most of the time. Like, in their eyes, you're not a good instructor. Like, you have your good points. Anyone, like, oh, hey. So, yeah. Like, damn it, Sarah.
Looks like they got back okay.
Also, that outfit is weird.
So glad I didn't have to bust in and save them.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for the things on her wrists or hands or whichever, you'd honestly think that she was something like Hatsune Miku or something like that.
I thought
Like
it
a
was
prototype.
all over when I got spotted at the fort, though.
Like a prototype model for Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku.
Hey, White Rabbit here. Uh-huh. Everything went A-okay. Don't sweat the details. I did what I was supposed to. No sign of them, though, but I did find a bunch of other interesting stuff. What? Fake intel? Someone managed to get a leg up on you and Gramps? Must have been one heck of a guy. Huh? Me? I'm gonna go meet up with Claire now. Gotcha. See you then, Lecter.
Yeah, Lecter. A lot of people, he's from Trails in the Sky. I remember that. I know that bit of info. As for who could I mean, there's only one person I can think of, but I don't know if they were talking about him. Like, if I get further down in the Crossbell arc, it might make that known. It might be who I'm thinking
what
is.
That military academy they mentioned is all about. Sounds kind of fun. Lammy!
Hello.
Yep, we're done here.
Silver object? That is not silver.
Let's get going, Erigetlum.
Erigetlum. That is not silver, that is white. That's literally why she calls herself White Rabbit. Verdant City
You're
End.
moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you. Keep up the good work. Perfect! You guys are the best!
Awesome. Now, let us continue. Actually, no, I'm gonna save first, just in case. Okay, now let us proceed onwards to chapter 3.
It was the middle of June. With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista. With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams. I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class!
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
Exactly. That's why they laugh at you, Sarah.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence.
I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
That's
Our
right.
class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
I guess.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge. Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
Jeez, what should I do? I could stand to bone up on just about everything, honestly, but my biggest worry right now is math. I wouldn't mind doing a fresh study session with you, doing a few study sessions with you. Fresh study, what the hell? If you think it would help. I need to review math anyway. I'm not sure how much time I'll be able to spare though. You mean it? That'd be a huge help. I like math. It's awesome. My biggest weak spot is Erebonian history, I guess. I doubt that comes as a surprise to anyone. I think I understand all the materials we've gone over directly in class, but there are some finer points. I can aid you with that if you'd like. Though in return, I'd appreciate a fresh pair of eyes to help revise my military science essay. It'd be my pleasure. Would you like to study with me, Fee? I guess so. Oh, would you two mind if I jumped in too? I could use a little refresher on my classics. Of course, you're more than welcome. Would you like to join us, Laura? No, I appreciate your invitation, but I'll have to pass this time. There's a subject I need to review in private. I'll see you all later. What's up with her? Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but I could have sworn I saw her looking over at Fee. Hey, Rean? Yeah, what is it? You heading back to the dorms? You're totally welcome to come study with us if you want. I wasn't planning on heading straight back. I might come and join you guys a bit later. Alright then. Perhaps we'll see you later. It's free day. Yep. You run out of bonding points. Yada yada. I think I might need to... Yeah, that's fair in my opinion. Oh yeah, so our bonding events are essentially us just talking to everyone, all the students. Let's see, everyone's so absorbed in studying for their midterms. I don't think anyone would call my grades amazing, so maybe I should start doing the same. My parents' threats are to be believed. Are to be believed. The fate of my allowance depends on it. Fair. That is a fair motivation. Studying for exams? Ha! Surely you jest. Excellent grades come naturally to me. There is no need for something as common as studying. That's just the nature of nobility, after all. We have gifts that mere commoners cannot fathom. But you've got pencil marks all over your hands. Your imagination is playing tricks on you. If you let it lead you any further, you might imply that I've been studying in secret just to show Elisa up. She is such a... In a sense, she's a tsundere. Like I said, in a sense, she's not outward about it, but... That cover right there is proof enough. Especially when you consider the fact that we never even mentioned Elisa. Oh, my gosh. Alright, now I remember this one where you can talk to certain people, not just your classmate, not just your party members or anything, or not those with the bonding points, I should say, but those with, but literally anyone else that essentially is, has a name in their, you know what I mean, anyone else that you normally talk to that aren't NPCs, there we go. Like, for example, Instructor Thomas. Ugh. Alright, but before that, we're going to get some new character profiles. So I need to go to the art room. Is there really any need to study for those tests? It should be easy enough to get a decent grade without the panic scramble to study. That's quite the claim. Now, let's see. I keep forgetting the buttons. Nope. 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 Alright, hold on. Where is Clara? No. Oh, there she is. Yep. And that's it. We don't need to talk to Clara for anything anymore. You can obviously still talk to her, and I intend to because there are some lines that she has later down the line that are really funny. Alan, are you sure you don't want to study with Bridget? I mean, she definitely went out of her way to ask you and everything. I don't need her help. Let's hurry up and get back to the dorm so we don't get soaked. Sure. What's with Alan? That Bridget girl seemed pretty close to him for a noble. I'm not asking Bridget for help. I can study for midterms on my own just fine, thanks. The music room is actually a great place to study during the test period. It's so quiet. I invited Alan along to study with me, but he turned me down. Maybe he really is trying to avoid me. You might not have noticed, but I'm an orbital science whiz. My dad's a Rhineford employee, and he always used to help me study. Gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good about these exams. I can't wait to get a perfect score and surprise Uncle Makarov. Help you study? Sorry, I can't teach to save my life. That's the same with me. I got asked once to help someone study, and I just couldn't do it. Like, if I needed to study on my own, it was easy, but trying to explain everything, no. Like, explain some parts to help, to make it easier for someone who's studying, nah, I couldn't do it. I tried, and it just didn't work. I was just terrible at it. And since we're here... Actually, wait. Since originally you only get 3 bonding points, oh yeah, obviously it said when I run out, then that's that. But I want to talk to everyone first. Our midterms are really closing in, but I'm more afraid of the exam period being over than the exams themselves. When it's all over, I'll have to start going to swimming club practice again. Never mind, just ignore me, please. What's up with that? They'll keep my mind off midterms. I definitely don't remember that. Oh boy. Might I escort you home, mademoiselle? Oh gosh. We can stroll along, safely tucked under the same umbrella as the raindrops perform their emotional percussive? I don't know. Concert. I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline your clearly selfless offer. Besides, because I'll be studying for our midterms right here. I might think about it if you manage to score better than me on these midterms. You always seem to be just below me. As curt as always, I see. But I must ask, mademoiselle, would it not break your heart to see me sharing an umbrella with another fine lady? My heart would be fine. In fact, it'd be better if you did. It strains credulity to imagine that anyone would forget their umbrella during such an extended period of rain. Master Vincent has always been one to defy expectations, however. He's doing it on purpose. I know he is. These will be your very first midterms, won't they? I have to admit, I'm a little nervous too. This is the first time I've come up with the questions for them. You should be fine as long as you study up on everything we've covered in class. Don't be afraid to ask questions either. Yeah, we can talk to instructors here, and you can ask questions and get more knowledge to be prepared for the exam. I am doing it this once, and I might do it for all of them, except for Thomas, because he talks a lot. I've actually... Oh my, a student is really relying on me for help. What a pleasant surprise. Art evolved in very complex ways during the Middle Ages, you see. Increase your knowledge of art. I didn't do this my first run through. Because I was more focused on bonding points and everything, and then my second run through, I forgot about it. I know that this is the first examination period for you first years, but try not to let it get to you. Your studies here are merely meant to shape your future and provide you with unforeseen possibilities, no pressure. As tough as the exams might seem, just put your all into them and work out in the end. Yep. Now I'm trying to remember as well. There's a point where I can get these Lionheart medals. And I don't remember when I get them. I know how I get them. I just don't remember when I'm able to acquire them. As it obviously has been a while. Well, I know it comes down to like completing certain parts and like the journals, completing a certain number of quests and everything. It's just, and because I didn't carry that over, naturally it'll take me a while. I obviously won't be able to get it all done until the end of the game. Till near the end of the game, I guess. I gotta get ready for the next party lineup and everything. 90% sure that Eustace gets the best one of that. Alright, here we go. You probably know this already, but the faculty lounge is off limits while exams are going on. If you want to see a teacher, you gotta knock on the door and ask. You got something you want to ask me? Yes. Mobile science question. Figures. Show me what you've got. What's got you stumped? I believe this might honestly be I'm not 100% certain, but it may be possible that it's helpful when you talk to the rest of your party when you talk to the rest of your friends. I don't know. First years may have a use to them, but midterms are important. Is that something? Yeah. In other words, they exist for you to display. Yeah. I'm skipping that because it's like, eh. Because it's like something that you know. Like, all he talks about, all he pretty much says is what midterms are for in real life. Alright, now let's go. I'm gonna go up to the top floor here. To the rooftop. And one thing I like about this game is the effects. Like, you can clearly see the water coming down on the, like, sliding down off the umbrella. It's really, I love effects. I love when games have effects like that. Hello. I love the rain. Let me let you in on a little secret. I don't even need to study thanks to a special little trick of mine. Page 44 will be on our orbital science exam. This is certain. This is fate. You're just making things up now. What if she does have some sort of special powers? I mean, it couldn't hurt to study that page just in case. Yeah, she is a mystery. In my experience thus far, to this day, from my experience from playing all four Trails of Cold Steel games and playing Reverie, she is a mystery. Oh, hello. Shut it, Hugo. I'm not taking any advice from you. Not taking any advice from you. Like I said, it gets hard. It's hard to really, you know, perfectly quote her or read her lines at the beginning, but it's pretty much all down to like guessing what the words could be. And I've honestly learned this from another video game. From a video game from a franchise I really do want to cover on this channel, but that's one of the but that's gonna be further down the line in the future. Everything in one go the night before. Becky, you won't be able to remember anything that way. The trick to memorization is to study up just before you go to bed. When you wake up, you review everything once more to seal the deal. It's easy, it's efficient, and best of all, it works. Yeah, I've done that a few times myself, and it works. I guarantee it. You should try it too, Rean. Might as well give it a shot, thanks. He is right. I've done it myself, and it works on certain things. Sister Ornella was gracious enough to offer me help with my studies. She does so much for me without expecting anything in return. I really do appreciate her kindness. There happen to be a few subjects I'm not entirely confident about, so I felt that I should take her up on her offer. Oh dear. There's a famous saying about days like these. Margaritas always go down smoothest in the rain. That's why I'm so tantalizing when the dark clouds roll in, but just look, don't touch. Oh my gosh. I think I've hit my limit, actually. Ah. See, this is why it's awesome to... Like, again, that's why it's fun to talk, to just, you know, talk to characters. Alright, let's go here. Alright. Just going through everything. Alright. Since those contents were added. This is so hard. Theresia, help me. Come now, don't give up so quickly. The two of us will get through these together, one by one. You really are hopeless when it comes to studying, aren't you? Gee, thanks for the reminder. The difference between the way she's acting now and her reliable persona as lacrosse club captain is rather funny. I think Elisa and Ferris's perception of her would be shattered if they saw her like this. Gotta admit, I'm pretty bad at telling myself to just sit down and study. Fortunately, I've got Theresia to help me out. Now, I think that... Nope. Nope. There we go. That improved Theresia. No. Yeah, Emily, okay. Yeah, so we haven't gotten hers filled out yet. Oh, here we go. Hello there. Hello there. I'm not gonna apologize for making that reference. Did you come along to review some of what we covered in class? Actually, I was just passing by. Oh, come now. There's no need to be shy, not when it comes to history. Let's get started, shall we? Why don't we go over every little thing that might possibly come up? Be helpful if I can actually stay awake. Yeah, that's me. That's me whenever it comes to studying. Yeah, once again, you can read these on your own time. If I was like live streaming, I'd probably show the contents off on my own, but, you know. Oh, a book on horse riding. It's not what I should be reading right now. I've got to study for my exams, not about horses. I can't wait to show those upper class students up. Oh yeah, I should probably take a look. There we go. I was wondering if that was here. I vaguely remember that once. Like, I know I didn't do them before, but I vaguely remember seeing that when I was watching a Let's Play, like a long time ago. You know, a Let's Play that actually got me interested in wanting to play this game. I don't remember everything from that Let's Play, mind you. Because I played this, because it was years ago. But anywho, this would probably make for a good refresher. Yep. It is very useful. Alright, let's see. I think we need to go back up in the art room for the other stuff. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, no. The music room. There we go. Yep. Why would one book cover such different topics? Still, it probably won't cover because they have that knowledge of art. Excellent. Let's see, we did Barrel. We did the library, Becky, instructors Mary, Makarov, and Thomas. We got the political economics. But yeah, we gotta go to the gymnasium, and we also need to go to the student union building. So we'll head to the Student Union building. And all the cute girls keep chasing me off since they don't want to be bothered while they're studying. What's the point of being on edge this late in the game? You either know something or you don't. Cramming now is a waste of time. Bruh. I completely disagree. Here we go. Studying is so boring. But Rean here might make things interesting. In fact, I got a great idea. Why don't we have a little Q&A competition? Uh-oh. Every time someone gets a question wrong, they have to take off an article of clothing. Seriously? I am not doing that. Never in a million years. Oh, okay, I guess we won't be studying at all then. That's not what I meant. As long as everyone keeps their clothes on, I'm fine with helping you two study. It'd probably help me too. Come on, Vivi, at least pretend to take this seriously. I know that you're not exactly the shining star in the education system. It's fine, it's fine. Because you're such a good sister, you'll switch places with me during the exam. Says who? Oh man, I love Vivi so much. She's such a trip. She's so much fun. She is so much fun. I never get tired of her. I'm pretty excited for our results to get posted. I never get tired of Vivi. She's so funny. Hi, Belle. Man, you're always like this when it comes to exam season. Can't really say I disagree, though. The sooner we're done with the exams, the sooner we can get back to our clubs. All we can do is make sure that they don't end too painfully. Yeah, I gotcha. Actually, did that add anything? No. Man, what's the point in studying? I just want to go to the fencing club, damn it. Alright, then the last one, unless that was all of it. Was it? I think it was, yeah. I guess I could try to squeeze, nah, it could take a long time with reading, so I think for now, all things considered, I think I'll end this part here for today, and then next time we will continue on with the bonding events. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. All support is greatly appreciated. Next time we'll continue with the bonding events and proceed to continue with the chapter. Until then, laters!